Hi everyone, it's Wednesday the 14th of December and this week's challenge is Country Roads. We've not had it for a while. Well, I say that, we had it not too long ago, but it broke the game, so we haven't had it properly for a long time. I want to start off by saying that at the moment I'm really struggling to find time to play, so I'm going to be doing a lot less videos than usual. I'll try and do an early set and then probably won't do anything until much later in the challenge. Really sorry about that. Hopefully in the new year things will get a bit back to normal. With that said, the weekend events this week are 6 times unlocks every hour instead of the usual 4. So you can do an extra 2 missions and get free unlocks. And we also have free badge swap. So you can take some badges off people and mix them up and do some crafting. If you've got time, particularly if those people who finish challenge on a Wednesday, something to do on the weekend. Okay, so first challenge map this week is Checkpoint Faith, one of the easier maps on the set. You start off here behind a burnout car, you got to open the gate and get to the exit. It looks easy enough until you get round the corner and it looks like this. So quite a few walkers, but having charged warriors shouldn't be too much of an issue, especially if you've got morning stars. Go in and just smash them up. Right gig Glen with a herding shield would also be helpful, and at higher levels there's enough walkers there to get princess charged pretty easily. There's also randomly 2 riots on the other side of the gate, which when you open the gate they won't attack you and you can just get to the exit, so they're pretty pointless. But yeah, so quite an easy one to start with, but that's followed by Count Your Blessings, which is one of the harder maps, or the hardest map on the set. Start at the left hand side of the church, make your way to the right hand top side to open a door for 2 turns, and then make your way back to the start. You've got an incoming, you've also got an auto spawn in the bottom right hand corner, which will keep spitting out 2 walkers until you have opened the door in the top right. It also starts with 1 tank on the map, and then another one auto spawns shortly after. Not too bad at early levels, you can keep the threat down a little bit, and with charged warriors you should be able to bash your way through. At higher levels, when you've got a large incoming, one or 2 turn incoming, it gets ridiculously difficult. Not a fun map, but it is a challenge for a change, which is something to look forward to for some people. Next map is Farmhands. This is the map which broke the challenge last time, so fingers crossed it works this time. I've been assured that it's been fixed and tested, so shouldn't be a problem. There's a killer walkers with spawn, so you start here. I believe there's a tank on it somewhere. You've got a auto spawn in the bottom right and an auto spawn in the top left. You can spawn block these a little bit, so if you can get into one of those corners, then it makes it a bit easier. And then yeah, it's just killer walkers, so whatever team you find best for those usually should do the trick. Next map is Corn Dogs. This is Kill the Tough Walker. There's 2 tough tanks on here, and a cornfield which you can't see into, and there's either the tanks either wandering around in there or another couple of walkers. Don't really make much of a difference because you're not really going to be leaving the starting line. You want to get the tank's attention, get them to come towards you, set them on fire, cripple them. Got a warrior with a morning star that he can deal with the incoming, which comes in on the line and at the top, I believe, in that starting zone. So if you do leave the starting area, then you're probably going to get surrounded quite quickly with the incoming. Not too difficult one though, especially with Mercer. We all know how good he is at Kill the Tough Walker, especially if you've got cookies. The next map is Holiday Trinkets. So this is probably the second hardest map on the set. You've got to get to the caravan in the top left and open it for 3 turns. When you start opening it, you will get auto spawns along the bottom. I think it's 2, then 3, then 4 walkers. And when you finish opening the caravan, then 2 tanks will spawn at the top right of the map as well. And then you've got to get your way back to the start line. Incoming comes in along the left hand side of the map, and it gets very full very quickly, especially at Nightmare when you've got large one-turn incomings. I believe we played it before with Princess and Yumiko, just stunning and crawling back through to the line. Bit of a crowd control one back then. New heroes, new tools, maybe a bit easier. And the last map is Bloody Barn. Search for clues, find 3 out of 5. Normal walkers starting. There is an incoming which does come in on the line and does cause problems at the end when it's round 79, I believe. Kind of need to use a flare to clear the line. Well, we did last time we played it. Pizza Glen's going to be helpful, particularly at earlier rounds. Get your warriors in there to smash and stun stuff while he runs around opening the boxes. Relatively easy, as I say, until Nightmare. That's it for this week. Sorry it's a short one. As I say, don't really have time for the game at the moment, but I'll do what I can, and thank you very much for your continued support. Please like and subscribe below, and I'll see you soon.